Today I'm making a Princess Unicorn buttercream cake. So I started the decorations last week and I used this sugar and crumbs vanilla velvet sugar paste in pink, and I mixed it with a little bit of white just to give it a paler pink, and I made the pink princess castle from this, and I did the brickwork just with a sharp knife. I wanted this to stand up in front of the cake, so I wanted it to set nice and firm before I put it on the cake rather than wrap around the cake. And then I did the turrets with a slightly darker pink. Again, I just used a sharp knife to do the brickwork. And when I was happy with the size of it, I just put it to one side to firm up. I did the castle door with some brown sugar paste, and I just made it into a door shape and did some lines with a sharp knife and stuck that on with some water, and then rolled a really thin piece of fondant out to go around the top, and I later painted this gold. I made some little windows for the little towers as well, again just trying to tie in the colours that I knew I would be putting on the cake. This is a 9-inch round 2-layer cake. I would usually do the upside down method, but because I was doing stripes of buttercream and it was a bit of a shorter cake, I decided not to do it like that. I decided to just keep it the right side up. I did white chocolate ganache as a crumb coat just to hold it in nice and firmly because it was warmer when I did this cake, and I used my scraper to go around until it was nice and smooth. I piped on my 3 pastel colours and then went round with my metal scraper. These weren't meant to be perfect stripes, I just wanted them to be pastel colours, and then I just trimmed off the excess with a sharp knife, put some white chocolate ganache on my covered board and lifted it on with a cake lifter. Then I got all my fondant decorations that I made last week, including this rainbow. I attached 2 lolly sticks to it just to make sure it was going to be nice and secure, and some unicorns. I made some white spheres for the clouds to secure that rainbow in place, and my castle, I popped that on the front as well. I stuck all this on just with some buttercream because it will set firm and it will grab hold of the decorations. I also made lots of flowers, stars, some crowns that I painted with gold luster dust, some clouds, as well as a number 5 on a cloud and the birthday girl's name. I did her name in rainbow colours and I just attached this with some water, and I kept it to pastel-y colours of the rainbow. To get rid of any cornflour, just use a dry or slightly damp brush, and this should get rid of any excess cornflour on the decorations. And that was that. The customer just gave me a few ideas of what she wanted along with an inspiration picture. So this is the finished cake, a pastel buttercream princess rainbow unicorn cake, all finished. I would have loved this when I was a little girl.